What's up guys, Jay Joseph here, and today we have finally come down to seeing what 1 month of Switch skateboarding, Switch and Nollie, has done for my skateboarding. Here is a recap of January, all of my Switch and Nollie tricks. What have I done with the entire month of Switch skateboarding? Let's check it out right here, right now. It's so weird, it's like starting over. I'm so happy though that I got the switchboard slide. Call what you wanted, the tap or whatever, but the fact that I did it switch, I don't care. Like, that's sick. Alright, so that was my month of switch skating for January. It's February now, of course. That whole entire edit is all the clips I got switch throughout the month, and honestly, I am pretty hyped that I got all those clips. There was a lot of things that I was not gonna try to do. Honestly, I was originally gonna keep it only flat round, but I was like, if I'm gonna push myself switch, if I'm gonna get more comfortable switch, I have to trust that I can try some things differently switch. I've never switched ollied up a ramp. I've switched ollied off of that ledge before, but I don't do it often. I got a little bit more consistent. I've never switched front 180'd off of it before. I've never switched front 180 into a ramp or up a ramp. I've never switched 50-50. Granted, it was on something small. I still have never done it before, and I was able to get it. And I definitely never switch ollie over an obstacle, especially not one of that size. If you guys have been to the Alpharetta DIY spot, then you guys know that that's a decent amount of space that you have to gap, and I was able to switch ollie that. Never in my life thought I would try a switch board slide. Anybody who knows me can tell you guys I don't like board slides because it's very hard for me to control it. It's very hard for me to find my weight placement and all that stuff, and I was able to do one switch. Oh wow. I know it was short, I know it was small, just like I said in the video, but like the fact that I got myself to get onto a rail switch was insane. I was super glad to get it switched because for some strange reason, the only board slide I thought I was gonna try to get was a switch front side board slide, and I don't even have regular front side board slides at all in any sort of way. So I don't know why I was thinking I'm gonna go and try a switch. very glad I didn't. I'm glad I tried the Switch board slide first because honestly, it was fun and I hope to do it again a couple of times. Riding Switch was an extremely huge learning curve. Like, just getting yourself to push Switch more often. Like, I've pushed Switch before, but not as much as I did for January. And spending like 3 of my first sessions literally skating nothing but Switch was insane. It was so hard, even just to do flat ground Switch the whole time, just because like when you're actually focusing on skating Switch, and of course I threw some nollie in there, of course, because that's like fakie and regular. Like, I'm gonna put the both of them in there. What's up, Momo? You wanna be in the video? Ah! But yeah, like I was saying, I thought I was just gonna do flat ground, and when you actually spend time focusing on Switch and nollie, it actually starts to play mind games with you, just because like you start getting more comfortable with it, but then you start discovering, okay, there's some things that you can do to improve certain Switch tricks, or as you start doing a trick a little bit more and more, you understand it more, but then you start missing certain things, or as you try to improve the pop, you start missing the spins. Like, the hardest trick I was working on flat ground Switch had to be Switch pop shove it, and I normally have Switch pop shove it on go, but for some reason during this skating Switch only like fiasco I was doing on film, I found Switch pop shove it to get actually harder to pop and get the scoop of. Like, if I would pop it hard, then I wouldn't get the full rotation, or if I would scoop it all the way, I'd get too much rotation and no pop. So fine-tuning my Switch pop shove it was definitely one of the harder things when it came to flat ground. Honestly, as I was skating Switch, I got a lot more comfortable just trying different things or whatever, and for some reason I was a lot more confident in, okay, I had never switched front 180 off of anything before, but I think I could get it in the first 5-6 tries, and honestly that's what happened. I got it, I want to say it was 3rd try, which was the one I tacked away from, and then I cleaned it up later on. But it was just a big thing of like building your confidence. And honestly, I recommend that if you guys have not skated Switch before, just even if it's not for the whole entire month, I say for an entire week, if you could focus only on skating Switch when you go skateboarding, I promise you even that little bit will change your skating for the better, because I definitely got a lot more comfortable skating Switch, and now my world of skateboarding and doing tricks has opened a lot more. I can't say that I'm gonna go ollie down a 4-stair Switch, although I have been thinking about doing work runs 4-stair Switch. I'm just not in the best position yet. Ankle's not fully recovered, but I have been thinking about it. I'm not saying I'm gonna go straight to ollieing 4-stair Switch and doing Switch cricket grinds and all this extra stuff, but the building of my skateboarding is definitely there. So honestly, I believe that if I were to take the time to take next month or another month out of the year to skate Switch only, which I am definitely thinking about doing, I will probably improve my Switch skating that much more. So moral of the story is, I definitely recommend that you guys should take at least a week, if not the entire month, at least 1 week every couple of months, just to focus on your Switch skateboarding, especially if you don't skate Switch or nollie a lot, just because it will improve your skateboarding and open up your world of skateboarding to the things that you thought you would never try being actually that much more attainable. I found that by skating Switch for the entire month, that there isn't anything in skateboarding that I personally think I just can't do at all anymore. And I know it's crazy to hear and it sounds crazy because I didn't really do that much Switch, but it just opened up my confidence level, because there was a lot of things, like I said earlier, that I just would not try Switch at all. And I tried them, and the big thing is, it just built my confidence in skateboarding. So I just recommend that for you guys, because confidence is key when it comes to skateboarding. Skateboarding is way more mental than it is physical. You may have physical hindrances or anything of that nature, but at the end of the day, if your mind is strong and you think that you could do it on a skateboard, if you believe that you can do something on a skateboard, you can make it happen. So that's it. That's my tidbit for you guys. Go on ahead, try some Switch skateboarding. I definitely think it will improve your skateboarding once again. And thank you guys for checking out the video. I'm very glad to have shared it with you guys. There's Terry.
But what if you don't believe you can do it?
Well, it's gonna be hard to do it if you don't believe you can do it.
He said if you believe. What about if you don't believe?
You gotta believe. It's literally...
Mama.
Have confidence in the things that you are trying, because not only does it send the risk factor way down when you have more confidence, but it gives you more faith that you'll actually do something on the board or in anything that you're doing in life. So make sure that you guys have the confidence, because that's what this whole Switch skateboarding for a month was about, building my confidence in skateboarding. And make sure you guys have the confidence to do whatever that you're trying to do, whether it's in skateboarding or not, and just have faith that if you have the confidence, if you put your belief that you can do it there, that it's gonna come around and that you're gonna achieve what you're trying to do. Hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, because there's a lot more heat coming to the page all 2021. Let's get it. Hit that subscribe button. Join the team. Peace out, guys.
Everybody's living like the clock don't change. Being comfortable equivalent to the same old thing. I'll be damned if I am living like there's not a better day. It's my time to go and get it. Fuck what anybody say.